Willie D Live.
There's a video floating around of a guy who was inside of a casket, and there was some rumbling going on outside of the casket. You know what? I'm just going to play the video, fam. Maybe you can figure out what was going on. There's not a lot of context here, but yeah, let me just play the video so you can see for yourself.
Woo! Quinn!
Hey, bury like that. That's what you do. You bury it just like it is now.
My goodness!
Doing it so they don't recycle the
Bury
casket.
it.
That's right. You're
That's
right.
what you do. Bury it now. What's wrong? Bury it. You know what the problem is.
Fred.
So did y'all pick up what happened, fam? So in regards to this video, this guy is at the gravesite of a family member, and he starts destroying the casket because he doesn't want the funeral home to recycle the casket. I ain't got no problem with that, fam. This is wild. When I first saw, what the hell is this wrong with this dude? But I get it, fam. I get it. It's extremely frustrating with so many of these funeral homes and cemeteries colluding to undermine the last days of not the last days, but the final resting of a loved one. I mean, they do a lot of dirty, underhand stuff. And one of the things that I have always been suspicious of about funeral homes and with cemeteries, one of the things I've always been suspicious of is them taking bodies out of caskets and reselling the caskets. I've also been suspicious of them totally exhuming bodies and putting them somewhere else, or digging deeper graves and putting bodies deeper into the ground so that they can have space. There's a cemetery that is in Houston called, what is that cemetery called? Paradise Cemetery. They have a Paradise North and a Paradise South. Paradise North is located in the hood in Houston. It's in the Fofo, Acres Homes. It's located on some acres. Now, keep in mind, it's in the hood. It's directly smack dead in the hood. So they got some land out there, but they ain't got 50 plus years of bodies land. They ain't got 50 plus years of being able to bury bodies every single week, dozens of people dying and being buried at that cemetery for 50 years straight. Ever since I was a kid, that's the cemetery we've buried 90% of our family members. That's just my family. I got a large family. That's just my family, fam. And I just keep thinking, why, how in the world do they have space to keep on burying bodies? How do they have space to bury all of these bodies? It seemed like to me they would run out of space by now. They still got space, and I think the way they get by, at least some of these cemeteries get by is they'll buy a little bit more land as they go, because nobody wants to live next to a cemetery, right? So as they expand, they're able to buy a little bit more land. So they might be able to buy an a half an acre here, or another acre there, and and expand, right? But it still don't add up. It still don't add up. I don't trust it. That's why I'm not gonna have to worry about all of that when I die, fam, because I'm being cremated. Ain't nobody gonna be desecrating my body. It won't be none of that. Ain't gonna be no grave or tomb robbing or none of that kind of stuff. Ain't gonna be none of that. Yeah, I'm cool. And I don't want anybody to feel compelled to come visit me at the cemetery on my death day or birthday or Father's Day. I'm gonna take that guilt off the table. I'm taking the guilt all the way off the table, because I know a lot of times people visit cemeteries out of guilt. Some people look forward to that. They grieve and they look forward to going to the cemetery, and it's a thing for them. And to each his own. If that's your thing, salute. I have no problem with that. But I'm just saying, for me, I don't see the need to go to a cemetery and stand over a tombstone or a gravesite and talk to somebody who's not there. It's just a body, it's a shell. That's it. And if you believe in the afterlife, then you know for a fact that person ain't in that grave. So why am I going to that grave? I'm cool. Cremate me, throw my ashes, get in a helicopter, and throw my ashes over H-Town. H-Town, baby. H-Town, and I'm good. I'm good, Sprinkle a little on H-Town. Put a little bit more on Fifth Ward. But H-Town, baby, I'm straight. I'm cool with that, Yeah, I'm cool with that. I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping at all. And let my memory, let those memories that you have of me, be the warmth that you need in those trying times. You start going down memory lane, and let that be what gets you through and hold you up. Yeah, I'm cool with that. But I don't know who this guy is, but he didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't see him doing anything wrong. Yeah, but I only have one problem with him destroying that casket. I don't think he destroyed it enough. I don't think he smashed it up enough. I think he should have smashed it from the sides and smashed those parts of the casket on the corners where it's harder to just take something and just knock out the dent. Like, bust it up enough, almost like a car. Like when when you're in a car wreck, you got those dents in the car that can just be popped right out. Then you got those type of dents in the car that's on like the hard edges of the car and corners and stuff like that can't just simply be popped out. They got to be replaced. So I'd say make sure you get the corners next time. Get some, smash the corners and smash those handles. Knock the handles off that bad boy. You know what I'm saying? Jam it up to where you can't even open up the lid. Like bust up the locks and everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like tear it up for real. Key it. You ever heard of keying a casket? You know how you key a car? Key the casket. Make them have to paint it. Like, if they really want this casket, make it so bad to whereas it ain't even worth trying to reuse and recycle the casket. Make them look at it and be like, you know what? That's total. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I think that's what I would do. I'd make sure I go all the way in, man. If I'm going in, I'm going all the way in.